Well, I figured while I was at rock bottom, I thought I would ask if anybody needed anything while I'm down here. Guys, this is embarrassing. Thanks, Hux. Kid, you're just going to get cat hair in every piece of fluid that I have up here. This is embarrassing. I'm well aware. I just woke up. I've been sleeping all day. Uh, Kestrel, I can speak, Laura May. Um, I got really sick. And you're not going to believe it. But this ex Scientologist went to the doctor. I went to the doctor, and I just thought I would check in with you guys. I would tell you I did it. Hey, shards of words. Yeah, it's cold here too. Hey, Liz Trix, Kestrel, Incarnasol, Joanne Ventrilla, Meredith Lynn. Hey, Tony's Hooter. Yes, Kestrel. Renee B. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel? Oh, I don't feel. I think I'm better. I don't think I've made any progress, honestly. Hey, Katie Fulton. Fromage Collage. That's awesome. Tony G. Hey, Catherine B. I love you too, girl. Hey, Mary Barons. Damasio. Dawn made it. Lori Ellingson. Hey, Ann. Teresa. I was about to get in the shower for the first time today. I haven't gotten out of bed. And I thought, I'm going to hop on, talk to you guys, say hello. Why don't you sit up here? There you go. Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Hey, Cookie. Mandy Albert. Gemini Girl. Wanda. I'm not going to, Wanda. I can't. I'll start coughing. Just Joan made it. Shards of words. Set a time limit for tonight. Oh, I'm not going to stay on long enough to even have to do that. But thank you for that, girl. And thank you for your membership. Thank you, Marie Marion. Hey, Stephanie Lynn. Armine. Thank you, Armine. She's proud of me for going to the doctor. That's so kind. I love her. Jessica LaBarber, Kim, Margie Barr. I did go to the doctor. Take a sip. Hey, Matrix Rabbit. Sending healing vibes to you, Matrix Rabbit. I knew that you've been in and out of the hospital. Hey, Ex Mortius, baby steps. Teacher nurse. You got to check in with your friends, teacher nurse. You got to check in. You got to have a goal. Do you have a goal? What movie, guys? What movie? I love that line. Katie did. Crime Me a River. Thank you, Crime Me a River. So I go to the doctor. Hey, Jill Colber. Hey, Galen. Deborah Ricci. This is why I don't go to the doctor. This pisses me off. Hey, Angie Mo, I love you and I'm thinking about you. Everybody be thinking about Angie Mo and our friend Erica. Linda Perales. I've just been sick, Linda. Just a little case of the sickies. Nothing serious. Ty's channel. Jason P. Mods, thank you for being here. Of course, Matrix Rabbit, we love you. Hey, Nicole Bell. Pretty Woman. Yes, you got it. You got to have a goal. Do you have a goal? Her friend, her roommate, Kit. That was it, Kit. I don't know who Ms. Turner is. Me too, Ty's channel. Hey, Tammy. Okay, so this is why I don't like going to the doctor. Hey, Debbie A. Hey, Kim is Blue. Christy Kitts, welcome in. Guys, I'm just saying hi to everyone. Just welcoming, for the stragglers. We got to give time for the stragglers because I myself am a straggler. Hey, Feisty Kitty. Hey, Brock. Kathleen Turner. Raymond said that the other day, that I sound like Kathleen Turner. I know who that is, but I don't feel like I've seen any of her movies. She's a pretty lady. Is she still alive? Hey, Marissa Martin. What's your dream? You got to have a goal. Lazy Silver. I saw that the other day on Chase the Heat. Yes, shout out to the mods. Hey, Rowdy. Oh, I think that's right, Marissa Martin. She's alive. I'm loving the messy hair, don't care. It's bad, Deborah Ricci. It's bad. I actually have a hair appointment and I'm not skipping the damn thing. So we're going to go. I'm doing it. I don't care. And that's the other thing. Zeno and the Body Thetans, I love you. Hey, John. What? Hey, Laura DePreet. Why did Tommy stop saying hi to people and is so mad about Blake? Tommy gets kind of passionate and angry at people who commit crimes. Tommy is not saying hi to people. He's trying a different approach because Tommy does a very different style. And I haven't talked to him a lot because I haven't had a voice, but I actually think it's smart what he's trying to do. Hey, Sylvia, Tommy doesn't, he is into the true crime stuff, hardcore. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. People come to watch him now for true crime stuff. So if he's like goofing around and doing roll call for the first 30 minutes, like me, sometimes 40 to 50 minutes, like me, that pisses people off. They want to hear about Diddy. They want to hear what he has to say. So I told him I thought that was genius. And he said that he'll say hi to people at the end, but it does make sense to stay on track if you're going to do that kind of content. This is why I love this kind of content, because we can do whatever we want. I don't report the news. I don't care about Blake Lively. I got to be honest, I was a little sad about it. She seemed cool. I like her wardrobe. She seems like a cool girl that I would have liked to have been friends with, not looking like this, but maybe on one of my better days. But it makes sense to me, John. But yeah, he's a little bit more regimented now. And, whatever works, but we're never going to do that over here. We're still going to talk about boobs and dating and Katie Fulton and shopping and awful people. Hey, little mink. Wanda, I cannot give any advice on hair right now because of my own hair. Sorry that I can't offer that up. Iwa, welcome. I'm hoping your husband is doing okay, Iwa. I love how you say hi to us even when we're late. Marissa Martin, this is not a timely affair. This is not Scientology, girl. You can be late and I still love you. Kim doesn't think it matters either way. I don't love the Diddy stuff. No, I'm in the same boat with you there, girl. I can't believe how many people love the Diddy stuff, but I guess people like true crime. I don't like it at all. I don't follow it. I don't care. I don't want to know. Hey, daughter of the king. Yeah, Flaps, Kestrel. Anna Banana's here. Pamela Morrow. I look better. Thank you. I think I look the ham wallet, the squish mitten. That's it. Yeah, you got to be here. You got to be here with us, John. Step over to this side where we talk about all kinds of things. Hey, Rachel Sandy. Hey, Ree. That's what I enjoy, Christy Kids. Me too. This is like sitting around with friends. This is just us hanging out. I have never looked worse, by the way. I have no ounce of makeup on. I did brush my teeth today, but that's it. I've done nothing else. I'll get on camera for you guys. Who cares? We're just sitting around, right? If anybody screenshots this and puts it on Reddit, I'm going to sue every damn one of you. Okay? Don't show this to anybody. I don't want to hear. I want nobody reaching out saying, I've never seen you look worse. Don't do it. I realize that I look like a boy named Bjorn from 1972, and I don't want to know about it. Erase this from your mind when you're done. Hey, Alana. I like true crime, but not Didi or Blake. Watching true crime, yeah, I can't do it. Caring for your panty hamster, Kestrel. My panty hamster is not doing great. She's feeling a little bit neglected. Hey, Truth Finder. Kala, I love you, girl. John, you're a little angel, and you better never leave. You hear me? I have a great complexion. Katie did. Thank you. This is bad. This is real bad. This is a problem because I don't even have skincare on. My beard needs to be tended to. Everybody wants to know what the doctor said. Okay, Crafty Grandma, Kim Hallman. I'll get to it. I'll do it. I'll do whatever you ask me to do. McDaniel, thank you. Yes, Beth Smith. I look like a boy named Bjorn. Okay. Tammy, oh my God. Lost your mom yesterday. Tammy, thoughts, prayers, and healing vibes to you. That is horrific. You are in good company, though, girl, and we love you. We're all lifting you up. I am so sorry. Hey, Rain Virus. Jesus. Thank you, Truth Finder. Katie Fulton, are you still in here? Everybody gets sick. That's true, Beth. Hey, Joe Virus. Katie? Katie, blink twice. I bet she left. I just got a notification that Jennifer Grace just is starting her live show. So Katie probably left. Okay, so this is why, thank you, Armine. This is why, Lynn Arundel, I look younger. I don't know about that, Lynn. I look like a teenage boy, maybe? Teenage boy named Bjorn. Kim is blue. I'm drinking electrolytes, but I got kind of sick of them. So I've just been drinking ice water with a lot of lemon juice. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I used to do that in Kansas City all day long. Water with lemon, for some reason, it's so refreshing. Anyway, Katie left for the show. I get it. Love Mama Bear. Okay. I also have some tea. I want everyone to know. I have been hydrating like crazy, not so much eating, and that's okay. I think I can afford to skip a meal or two with my fupa. Alicia, thank you. You know what, though? I trust you guys enough that I come on here looking like this. It doesn't matter. I'll grow my beard out. My panty hamster is grown out right now. I don't mind. I'll sit here with you guys. So Katie did. That also sounds refreshing. That sounds like summer in a cup. Bethany Lynn, water with lime. Not tried that. Okay. Thank you, Joe. I look like your old friend Tammy from junior high. I was thinking the same thing, Joe, but glad you brought it up. So I watched a movie. I'm going to say what the doctor said, but real quick, I don't watch movies. And I got to watch a movie with Cameron Diaz. She is a babe. I never used to think she was that hot, but it could have just been this movie. Here's my thing. Real quick. Do you guys like my hair? Do you like my hair long? Here's the problem. I like my hair long because it looks like a lion's mane when I fluff it, and it's all big and lion's maney. Kristen Melinda, I love you. God, she's cute. Here's the thing. I don't know. Cameron Diaz got me thinking in this movie. And again, I get lost in movies. I never watch movies. Okay, fine, Brock. I liked her hair like this. And I thought, should I chop my hair off like that, like a shorter length? I do have some ginger ale, Rowdy. I think it's just, do you ever see a person with cute hair, but they're cute? That's the problem. She's cute. Like, I'm never going to look like that. So it's like, why do you want to cut your hair off? Look, like shoulder length. How cute is she? Okay, whoa. Joe Virus says no. All right. That is a pass for the night then. We're not going to do it. So if I were to do this, you guys would be upset with me. I would be more upset than you would because my hair is so long. It's down to my baloney nips. So if I were to chop it off, this would take years to grow back. That's the bad thing. This is why I've never done it. I don't do it because it will take 3 or 4 years to get it back to that. Okay. So, all right, let's just do a quick vote and then I'll talk about the doctor. Okay. Keep your hair long. Okay. So we're going to do a 1 if we want it long, 2 if we want to chop it off. Here's the other thing. I have thick hair. It was The Other Woman. I love that movie. I have thick hair. So my hair may not lay like that. That's the problem too. Think about this when you go to the doctor. Think about this when you go to the hairstylist. My hair is thick. So if I cut it short, it bows out. Okay. So everybody's saying 1. What did I say 1 was? I don't remember. Keep it long. Do you think my hair being long makes me look older? Do you think if I cut it shorter, would I look younger? Would I look more youthful? Yeah, that's the thing. I would lose my lion's mane. And I've always liked everybody I've ever met in my life is like, your hair looks like a lion's mane. I like that. Kim is blue. In between sucks. My mom always says that. My mom's like, don't cut your hair. Hey, Holiday. And she says in between is even worse. Like if you were to do like to here or here, it's not that cute. It's like pick one, shoulder or long. Okay. I asked Tommy and he said keep it long. Every man I've ever been with, thank you, Viggy Cat. Every guy I've ever been with always tells me to keep it long. I'm gonna mute it for a minute, and I don't have Kleenexes, so I've just been sitting with a roll of toilet paper for 2 days. Hold on. Okay. That's true too, Joe. And I know you do. And I know you do. Okay. All right. We'll just keep it. We'll keep it. Downs, mom. Thank you so much. My look tonight. This is a greasy look. A bit of grease on the face, grease on the hair. Been sleeping all day, girl. Thank you. Okay, I'll keep it long. I'll keep it long. I don't have the guts to do it anyway. I don't have the guts to do it. I just wanted to fill some time talking about it. Thank you, shards of words. So, okay, I went to the doctor. Fine. You guys been waiting. Here we are. We're only 16 minutes in, people. Come on. Many men have an almost irrational love with long hair. Weird, Teresa. I wonder why. Yeah, rain virus and short hair. You know what the problem with short hair is too? You have to style it. You almost have to style shorter hair. There's not, I mean, this is not good, but I can always put it, I can do my pigtails, I can do a ponytail. I don't know. Thank you, Joe. Okay, doctor, focus, Reese, help me. Guys, keep me on track. Allison Metcalf Palumbo. It is harder, Holiday. All right, guys, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. We've got plenty of time in our life to change things up if we want to. Heck, a year from now, who knows? I might go lighter and I might bleach my beehole. We'll see. We have time to do things. I might get my beard lasered. I don't know. We'll see. All right, doctor. So I don't like going to the doctor for many reasons. And here's also a thing for me. Or do I have my nurses in the chat tonight? I know Alana's here. Marlugo's not here. Teacher nurse? I feel like I saw her. So, thank you, John. I'll see about that. I know, and I think we all know. Thank you, Brock. That's so sweet. We all know our bodies, right? I might bleach my beehole. Angie Moe. Yeah, Angie Moe's here. Baby steps is an RN. Okay. I know what I need when I'm not well, right? Hey, run the world. Like, I'm not trying to tell a doctor what to do. Julie, yes, third eye open. I'm not trying to tell a doctor what to do, but like, I think when you hit a certain age and you've been treated, like I've been treated enough coming out of Scientology. Thank you, Ree. Damasio's an RN. That's cool. By the way, I want to say teacher nurse. Nurses, thank you for what you do. I have so much respect for nurses, people in the law enforcement. What am I trying to say? Paramedics, of course, veterans. I just want to say thank you. I'm serious. You guys are amazing. And teachers. So I mean that, by the way. I'm not just saying that. I really do appreciate the healthcare people. So I saw a nurse practitioner. I went to an urgent care and I was a little bothered. I was a little bothered by the fact that she didn't touch me at all. Like I've been having to use my inhaler because I haven't been breathing well and I'm coughing. She didn't listen to my lungs. She didn't use her first responders. Yes, Shalison. I love our first responders. I'm very grateful for them. She didn't check my breathing. That was odd for me. Mutter I won't do it. Yeah, Joe. And I just know what works. I have taken prescription antibiotics and steroids pretty much since COVID. I got COVID 4 times, by the way. I had COVID a lot. And so I have gone to the doctor since parting ways, like slowly. Hey, Meredith Lynn, pulling away from Scientology. So prior to COVID, I didn't really go to the doctor at all. When I got with Jeff, that's when I started going to the doctor because I got diabetes. And I started seeing a regular doctor for my diabetes. So I got more comfortable as time went on going to the doctor if I was sick. I still don't go to the doctor unless I'm really sick, though. So, same thing, but I've been to the doctor is my point. I've been to the doctor enough. I found a doctor I loved in Kansas City, and whenever I got sick, she would put me on an antibiotic and a very low dose of prednisone steroid. Miss Sassafras. Yeah, it was weird. Hey, Andy. Oh, that was hot. Andy, thank you. So, yeah, it was weird. So, I will say this. Hey, Arwa, I went to my doctor for the first time in Kansas City when I was sick. Thank you, Carol Barnhart. And she put me on a regular dose of prednisone, and it effed up my sugars, which we know a steroid raises your sugars, and I am diabetic, and I am hypoglycemic, not hyper. And it messed up my sugars so bad that I couldn't see. My vision was blurry for like a month. It took like a month to finally get back to normal, and it was bad, man. Like I was like, I can't see anything. It was terrible. You're welcome, Kala. I had a female doctor, Vernon. So I get that, run the world. So when I talked to my doctor in Kansas City, she said, from now on, don't I'm not on insulin. No, I take it's called Ribelsis. I take a pill once a day for my diabetes, and I'm very well controlled. So the point is, I'm giving you this background. Thank you, Run the World. I'm giving you this background because Tammy, my doctor in Kansas City, said, she goes, going forward, we cannot put you on. You have to take a low dose of prednisone because it just gave me too many weird side effects. Which is fine. Prednisone's great. It works great. Like it helps me to breathe better when I'm feeling sick. I stopped the vitamin C, John. I'm on real stuff now. So anyway, I gave you that background because I'm going to tell you now when I went to the doctor. So I see this nurse practitioner. Hey, I need a card. And she comes in. She doesn't touch me at all. Like most of the time they do this, right? They do this. They feel your lymph nodes. They listen to your heart, your lungs. She knows that I have asthma. I tell her that. And I tell her I've been having to use my inhaler because I'm not breathing well. DJ Goldenheart, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. She didn't listen with her stethoscope at all. She didn't touch me. She didn't check my lungs. She didn't check anything. So they do a strep test. She looks at my throat. And she goes, oh, that looks really painful. And I said, it's bad. Hey, Megan Jeffrey. DJ, prayers to you. That's terrible, brother. Hey, Muffet Lou. Muffet Lou, I love you. And I just love that card you sent me. Thank you. Hey, Mare. Oh, I love seeing you, Mare. That's so sweet. I love that you're here. She did check my pulse. The girl that came in before the RN put that thing on my finger and checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was 121 over 91, which was a little elevated. I usually am about 120 over 80. My pulse was 105 and my oxygen was 98. Totally fine there. Wouldn't worry about that. Do you go to the doctor once a year for physical to catch up? I go to the doctor every 90 days for blood work because I have diabetes. I'm on a drug for diabetes, so I have to see a doctor every 90 days. So I see a doctor very regularly. I have had asthma since I was born. DJ, I've missed you too. Mary Graham, yeah, that's true. Thank you, KCC. Hey, Puka Vista, thank you. So she doesn't check my lymph nodes. She doesn't listen to me. And she shines a light in my throat. And she goes, that looks really bad. That's from nasal drip. Oh, Mare, God dang, girl, I'm sorry. Mare has COVID. I just said I'd had COVID 4 times. Thank you, Carol. Mare, prayers and healing vibes to you, girl. That makes me sad for you. I'm sorry. COVID sucks. Hey, Judy Lee. And to you, Judy Lee. That's awful. Guys, I'm going to mute it again and use my toilet paper to blow my nose. Hold on. I have no Kleenex. So like I said, I've been walking around with a roll of toilet paper for the last couple of days. Hey, Mayor's girl. Vernon, I'll be fine. Okay. So she does a strep test and it tests negative, which was great. I didn't think I had strep. I had no white spots in the back of my throat. It was just severely swollen and irritated. And she goes, "That looks really painful." And I said, "It's extremely painful. That's why I'm here." Just Joan, that was hilarious. And thank you, DJ. She said, "Okay." She goes, "Well, I'm just going to prescribe you um, a steroid, prednisone." I do right here, KCC. I've got tea with honey and lemon. And that was weird. And I said, "You're just going to give me prednisone?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm just going to give you some prednisone for the swelling in the throat." And I said, "Okay." And again, I don't want to make a medical professional uncomfortable, like I'm telling them what to do. They went to school. I did not. I do not like stepping on people's toes when they're in their wheelhouse, and I'm not. But I do know my body. Hey, Dawn, I do know my body, and I know what works, and lickety split. And I just was like, I know what works. So I said, "I've never just had prednisone prescribed to me. Is like, can you do an antibiotic?" And she was like, "I don't think you need an antibiotic." And I said, "Okay, all right." And she got a little pushy with me, so I didn't want to push back. But it pissed me off because I was like, I know I need an antibiotic. I just know I do. And she goes, "Yeah, I don't think you do." She was like, "We're just going to do the prednisone for now." And I said, "Okay, what happens when I get worse?" And she was like, "I don't think you're going to get worse." And she goes, this should do. But if you get worse, give us a call." And I was like, this is annoying because I live 30 minutes away and I know I'm frustrated already, right? But whatever, I didn't push back. So I go pick up the freaking steroid. And I said, "Can you please make sure though that you prescribe a low dose?" This is what pissed me off. I said, "Can you please make sure that you prescribe a low dose because I'm diabetic?" And she goes, "What diet are you on, insulin?" And I said, "No." And she goes, "What do you take for diabetes?" And I said, "Ribelsis once a day." And she goes, "Oh, you're on one medication for diabetes?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You just take one?" No, this was an urgent care, Angie Mo. And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Then you're well controlled." She goes, "What's your A1C?" And I said, 6.7, 8, something like that. And she goes, "Oh, you're fine. You're well controlled." And I said, "Yeah, I get it. But again, like, see, this kind of shit makes me mad." It's like, but I know my body. So I was like, "Okay, can you just do a low dose though? Like, I do better. Hey, Sherry Taylor, on a lower dose." So I go to Costco to pick up the fucking steroid, and the pharmacist was so nice. And she comes up to me and she goes, "Now you're diabetic." And I said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Prednisone can make your sugars go up." And I said, "Yeah." And I'm hoping she prescribed a low dose because I asked her to. And she goes, "She didn't." And I was like, "What? Huh? See, this is why I don't like going to the doctor. I'm serious. It's like, I don't want to I don't want to be rude to people. I don't care where I am. I don't care if you're a person working at a gas station and I'm just seeing you for a second, or you're a doctor or doing an oil change on my car. Like, you're in your wheelhouse. I don't want to tell you what to do." It really bothers me when people are pushy with people in their own field. Does that make sense? When you're like, "I don't think you know what you're doing, so I'm going to tell you what to do." I don't like that shit. Let people do their thing. But I asked her to do it. She didn't do it. Yeah, it's frustrating. So I pick it up. I went home and took it. This was yesterday, by the way. I went to the doctor yesterday. And I took it. And as the day went on, no, my insurance doesn't cover Teladoc, Rain. How old was she, Moffat Lou? She was a pretty lady. I would say she was 50, maybe 55. Spicy kitty, you're right. Yeah, Nancy Nurse. I know. My mom said that too. It's 20 milligrams, Holiday, which probably, hey, Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. That's probably still not a lot, but my doctor would always prescribe me 0.5 milligrams. So 20 versus 0.5 is a huge jump. And I don't like what it does to me. I don't like the way prednisone affects me. I told her I had issues in the past, Margie Barr. I told her that. So, hey, Buffy. So, I go home, and as yesterday kept going, hey, Aileen, it's a tablet. I can cut them. Yeah, I'll take a half. The problem with taking half is, thank you, Mary's Gemini. Here's the problem with taking half. So it's 5-day dose at 20 milligrams. So if I do half, am I doing 10 days then? Hey, evil blue eye. That just made me think of SJ. Where the hell has she been? Sorry, that threw me off. I thought of people today. When I have time to lay around sick, I think of things. I reached out to Deanna Downey because I was like, where's she been? Did we lose her? I love Deanna Downey. She's doing good. She had cataract surgery. Thank God. I love Deanna Downey. I miss the people that we lost. I really do. There's a few people that we lost that I really miss. Anyway, neither here nor there. Back on track. Okay. So I go home and I got worse. I got a fever. I started hacking. Like I got major congestion. And I started coughing up green mucus almost immediately. And it pissed me off because I knew it. I was like, I knew I needed an antibiotic. So I didn't call. I didn't do anything about it. I went to bed. I just passed out. And I got all night long. I was coughing. I had a fever. And it's agitating. Yeah, Margie Bart. So then this morning I woke up and I was so much worse. I was on fire and I was just so much gunk coming out. And I called the urgent care and I talked to the same lady. The nurse practitioner came on the phone. This pissed me off. I felt like she thought I was a junkie trying to hit her up for antibiotics. She didn't believe me. I started to get really mad. She was like, she goes, well, you tested negative for strep. Evil blue eye, I love you. And I said, yeah, no, I was there. I remember that I tested negative for strep, but I said, I've gotten worse and I now have a fever and I'm coughing up green stuff. You know what this lady said to me? I was like, am I back in Scientology? What's going on here? She goes, I hate it when people do this. It's very passive aggressive. Yeah, I love SJ. Super passive aggressive. She goes like this. Huh. Don't do that to me. I don't like it. Don't do it. There's no reason for that. She goes, huh. Long pause. And she goes, you developed all of those symptoms in 24 hours? Okay, we're done. We're done with this conversation. Am I a liar? Like, am I lying? Did you go to Reddit? What are you doing? Quit going over there and reading shit, lady. You're a doctor. She was like, you developed all those symptoms in 24 hours? People can die in 24 hours. What are you doing? Get out of here. Cutesy J. Yeah, she didn't want to be wrong. And I wasn't trying to be right. I just called to tell her I got worse. But she goes, huh. You developed all those symptoms in 24 hours? And I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? Who you been talking to? I was like, yeah, I did. And I said, and I live 30 minutes away. And we had an ice storm last night. And I'm sick as shit. And now I have to go get out of bed and drive in the snow. Casper, the friendly ghost. Now I have to go drive in the fucking snow to get this antibiotic that you're gonna sell me because I'm not getting off the phone. And I told her, I said, I'll come in there. If you need me to come in there and cough green shit all over your face and you catch it too, maybe you could actually listen to my lungs this time. Would that be cool? No, I didn't say that, by the way. I'm not mean like that. I don't want to be mean. Awful bedside manners. So she argued with me. She put me on hold. She came back and she goes, okay. She goes, so you want to get an antibiotic? And I said, do you need me to come in to check my temperature? I've got a thermometer here, but if you don't believe it, I'm happy to come in because I have to get out of bed either way to come get this antibiotic. And she goes, no, I believe you. And I was like, this is not OxyContin. Oxycodone. This is not Oxy, okay? Not trying to get one over on you. I just simply would like to live. So she said, okay, I will send you in an antibiotic. And I said, that would be great.
Seamus is in.
Thank you. Is Moose in?
Yeah, he wants to come in.
Hey, will you turn the heat down one notch? I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. Shamey. It was out of character. I agree. Oh. It was out of character and it was pissing me off. Why are we fighting over this? Oh, he's so friendly too. He's a good person, I'll tell you right now. He's been listening to all of my stories the last few days. I did do a review actually, Muffet Lou. I never write bad reviews because I'm a big believer in people only write the bad. But I did write a review. They sent me a text and said, please review your most recent visit. And I was like, you know what? While I lay here dying, I think I will. If these are my last words, I will feel right about it. Don't get hair in my tea. I didn't get a second opinion. I knew I just needed an antibiotic. So when I went to the pharmacy again today, I said to this sweet pharmacist, I said, is this a Z-Pack? Now, nurses, this is where I need to ask you. The pharmacist said, no, this is way stronger than a Z-Pack. And I was like, okay. And she goes, she points down, this pharmacist, she was so cute. Hey, Holly Smith, Sandra. She points down and I was like, did I forget to put pants on? Like, what's happening? It's cold out. I have pants on. What are you doing? And she's so cute and shy. And I was like, yes, I haven't shaved in 2 weeks. I realized Valentine's Day was last Friday, but I don't have a man here right now. Yeah, she put me on 500 milligrams a day of something. I can't think of the name of it. She goes, no, it wasn't Cipro. Yeah. She said, you're going to maybe get yeast infections because you're diabetic too. And I said, no. I said, no, that's not acceptable. I don't want to have to call back this nurse practitioner and be like, lady, I need a Diflucan because I'm baking a loaf of bread. That's true, Debbie Zito. No, it wasn't Augmentin. Levaquin, no, I'm actually allergic to that. Hey, Caitlin. No, it wasn't Keflex. Hey, DNV. Hey, Huxley. Yeah. Can you go on the counter and grab my pill bottles? Yeah. Grab both of them. No, it's not Keflex. No, it's not that either, Third Eye Open, because I think it starts with an A. No, it might start with a Z. Zithromycin? I think it's zithromycin. Eat yogurt or take it. No, it's not that either, Rain. That's all I need. Hey, Tommy Bird. Huxley's been sick, but he's better.
These?
No, that's my Ribelsis.
This is it. Costco?
Yeah, that's my diabetes drug. Thank you, son.
That's it?
Yeah. I don't know if I shouldn't show this. Zithromycin. I'll eat some yogurt. Probiotics, you got it. Zithro is a Z-Pack, but it's 500 milligrams a day. Z-Packs you take, Julie, don't you do like 3 days? You take 3, and then you take 2, and then you take 1, something like that. Thank you, Jeremy Fowler. Hey, Sarah Paisley. Isn't he a wonderful young man? He has helped me so much. Huxley's been like refilling my water. Zithro is strong. Yeah, well, strong enough that the pharmacist was pointing at my vagina. And I was like, just say it, girl. Use your words. What's going on with my cooter? What does it say on the bottle? Azithromycin 500 milligram tab. Take 1 tablet by mouth 1 time daily. It's a normal Z-Pack short dose. Huxley's so cute. Hopefully I don't get a yeast infection. I don't want to have to call this lady and say, now my cooter is on fire and giving us a loaf of sourdough. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Sorry to hear that, Buffy. You're having Shark Week. Mine starts next week, I think. I got to check with Joe Virus. Okay, Alana. Well, that's good. It's not amoxicillin, no. Honestly, hopefully I'm kind of glad if this is Z-Pack material. This stuff works pretty good for me. I don't have an upset stomach from it. I have gummy probiotics, Rain, which probably sucks. They're probably crap. Is Tommy calling me? What does that mean? He's not currently calling me. I'm not going to call my regular doctor, Dawn, because I don't like that lady and she scared me. The Russian lady, she frightened me. So I got a new doctor. I found a new doctor. Thank you, Ghost Rider. Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose with my toilet paper again. Yeah, Seamus is a little jerk. Anyway, I wanted to share the update, tell you that I'm frustrated. I don't like telling doctors what to do. I've never liked that because as a Scientologist, I told you Scientologists are really weird about doctors. And when we do go to the doctor, we're like, we're going to need you to be quiet and do your job a certain way. I never was comfortable doing that. Seamus, you got a lot of problems. Thank you, Jeannie Wright. So I didn't want to step on the lady's toes. I'm thankful that she treated me. I'm thankful that she saw me. But at the same time, there is something to be said for listen to your patients. I'm 40. I'm not 17. I know what works for me and I know what doesn't work. Even my sister works in the medical field, like Angie Moe, radiology. And Brianna was like, you rarely just get prescribed prednisone unless you're having major breathing issues because she's got asthma way worse than me. You're right, Debbie Bam. Kim is Blue. I don't add to the Amazon list anymore because I just get so much hate and then people think I turn around and sell the stuff anyway. So I just quit doing that. Cookie, she was rude, but I know what works for my body and it sucks because thanks, Jessica. Hey, Shelly Kelly, it sucks because I knew that was going to be the case. Yeah, I have a lot of phlegm. Oh my God, that short of Seamus and Bo was so cute. Yeah, just listen to the patient. And Andrew, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're doing good, brother. Yeah, Circus Rider, nobody knows your body like you do. It's true. Listen to the patient. And, it's like that should be anywhere. To me, that's a tennis game at any job, any place, any profession. Hear what the person has to say, accept, acknowledge what they said, have, I was going to say have a calm cycle, communication cycle. 20 milligrams is a lot. Fantastic. My doctor always prescribed 0.5. That's I'm getting a new doctor. That's the thing about moving, guys. The two things when I was moving from Kansas City, I had bronchitis many, many times. Getting a new doctor and finding a new hairstylist were my biggest fears. I loved my doctor in Kansas City. I'm sad. Reese, you will learn how to stand up your body with medical professionals. You know your body better than anyone. You have already done that by changing your doctor, and that was disrespectful. Yeah, thank you, Teresa, for saying that. Orange cats are spicy in a lot of ways, Lady O. Oh, they're cute, though. Look at her cats. Oh, that's cute. Oh, my God, look at his little socks. Those are cute footy paws. Thank you, Holiday. I need to get a good probiotic. Dawn, prednisone works for me. I mean, it usually helps. I will tell you, since I started it yesterday, the swelling in my throat is so much better. I was having such a hard time swallowing. It was so red and swollen, and it's much better. It's true, Rain. Spicy mango. That's so cute. Yeah, I love you, Lady O. Get that Jamie Lee Curtis yogurt. Activia? That's hilarious. Garden of Life Women's Probiotic is really good. Yeah, Joyful Ladybug? No joke. Oh my God. Dawn, NKC at my daughter's. I miss you too. I'm happy you're there seeing her. I heard they're getting some snow though. Be careful, Dawn. I love you. Thank you for your super chat. Hey, Christy. Happy late birthday again. Thank you, Wanda. Okay. So tomorrow, apparently, it's supposed to be worse out, which sucks. I have a haircut appointment and I'm not missing it because that girl gets booked out months and I refuse to miss it. So I'm going to take a shower here shortly, wash my hair, which sucks. That was my other question. Do you go get your hair colored with it dirty? Yeah, I heard Kansas City weather is sucking right now. This is past the dirty mark and I don't really want her to see me this dirty. Is it okay if I wash my hair and then get it colored clean? I don't think it's good to go with clean hair. It's better to have dirty hair, but I don't know the answer to that. Color takes better on. No. This is some dirty fucking hair. Excuse my language. Steph, greetings to the amazing Mod Squad and hello to the most supportive chat. I love it here too, Steph. Thank you. Thank you, Roberta. No, I asked her that on the phone today and she said, if you start the antibiotic, you'll be fine. She said 24 hours, you'll be fine. Yes, I actually got a mask. I picked up a mask from my mom. I had to take something to my mom that I bought for her. And she was like, here, take a mask. So I have a mask. I'm going to wear a mask. I don't want to get people sick. I went around this morning before I went to Costco and I wiped down all of our doorknobs, light switches, all of that. I'm real weird about germs when people are sick. Hey, Riley's human. Hey, Mary Haynes. Okay, Buffy. Wow, 20-year hairdresser. For color, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Thank you, Tony Suter. I get that, Angie Mo. Yeah, I can't be looking this dirty. Your color will last longer if it's not freshly cleaned. My stylist used to tell me to wash it 2 days before I got it dyed. Okay. Thank you, Denny Sue. Hey, Liv's mom. Okay. Thanks, Third Eye Open. Hey, Zoe. I love that, Zoe. Thank you. Barbara Waite, I totally agree. Everybody's been sick. Tommy's doing pretty good, I think. Vernon, he's healing. I'm just sicky. Riley's human. Thank you, Run the World. Yoga class, have fun. That sounds amazing. Megan Jeffrey, I'm so sorry that you're having a terrible day. It's horrible. So speaking of Tommy, I think he's going live in like 10 minutes. I will hop off before he goes on if you guys want to go watch the lifeboat. Some of you do. But I just want to say I went to the doctor. I even took the drugs. I'm not against drugs as much as I used to be. Not at all. Like, I'm not anti-drug. When I was full blown into Scientology, probably would have never done this. Wow. Thank you, Joyful Ladybug. I will go. Hey, Circle in Red. I will go when I feel a little bit better. I could probably swing by tomorrow, depending on the roads. I'm sorry, Megan. Hey, Sandy Sue. Sophia, yeah, I've pretty much been eating soup when I do want to eat. Relatable Reese, pro-drugs. I am pro-drugs at this point. I believe in, I've always believed in this kind of stuff if you really, really needed it. I just would never take. Somebody asked me that recently. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me recently if I am okay with like depression medication. And I believe, I've always thought my last few years, I've come to the realization that I was told it's evil stuff. Like, you know, it kills people and it makes people kill people. And I know that those can be side effects, but I've decided to stay in my own lane there. And hey, Barbara Aldrich. And I know that it really truly has worked for some people. So I'm not against it at all. I'm not against it at all. I would not take it, if that makes sense. If it works for other people, I would never say it's crazy stuff. And no, I would not be Tom Cruise about it to Brooke Shields. I know that it has helped a lot of people. But for me, I'm not ready to accept that I would take something like that. Also, I'm not in a place. I've talked to my therapist about that, and he was like, I don't think you need medication. So I asked him about it. Hey, Patty. I don't know what you're talking about, Patty. What happened to Barbara? We lost a dog yesterday. I think I heard somebody else in here did. Oh, Barbara, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Angie Moe. And Erica lost her cat. I'm so sorry, Barbara. That's so sad. Yeah, see? Xeno and the Body Thetans. Antidepressants have saved my life. I would have died without them. I have heard so many people say that. So I'm not against it. I think it's probably the right thing for a lot of people who have an imbalance somewhere, and I think it fixes that. I'm here first to say that. And for me to say that is a big deal. That's a huge step for me to believe that, believe in the science of the medicine. I believe that that does help. I just don't think that that's something that I would be willing to try. But I also don't think that I'm in a place where I need it, if that makes sense. If I got to a place where I felt like I really needed some help, I would reach out for help. Yeah, goosebump, there you go. But I'm never going to be against anybody who takes stuff for their anxiety or depression or anything like that. No, I don't think it's wrong. I think it's right. And I think it's brave and smart of you to get help and actually take something for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep, Mary Barron's lost her husband. Thank you, Debbie Zito. Yeah, and Rowdy says, I'm not taking anything that messes with my brain, and that's okay too. Hey, Koala Crafts. Everybody's allowed to have their own feelings on that. The only thing is, I'm not cool with people making other people feel bad about taking it. Like Rowdy saying, or was it Rowdy? Yeah, I'm not taking something that messes with my brain. That's okay. That's you're staying in your lane by saying that. But I don't want people to shame other people for taking it because I believe people have been brave to take something like that. It's not a problem. There you go. Zoloft is your friend. There you go, Rain Virus. And I think it's a good thing if you need it. And I'm glad that it exists. I'm glad that the medication and the science is there. Yeah, I would try them if I were suffering. No, Rowdy, no one thought you were shaming, by the way. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't be cool if someone did. Exactly, Rowdy. I agree with you on that. Yeah, Mary Haynes, I think you are brave. I think it's a beautiful thing when somebody is brave enough to say, I need help. I have a problem with whatever it is, and I'm going to go get a therapist, or I'm going to go get a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and I want to get on something to improve my mental wellness. That's not only brave, it's genius. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of it's not just your body. Like I take something for diabetes, but we also have to take care of our mental health. And I see a therapist, and I'm so happy I do. He's helped me so much. So I think it's very brave. I think it's a beautiful thing. And I'm glad when people do that. Are you on Atwood with Tommy tomorrow? Yes. Yes. Andrew, being open. No, Vernon, I'm having a hard time sleeping, laying down. I'm trying to prop myself up because of the mucus. Being open and accepting to others, having a different opinion and doing things differently than you. That's how everyone should be. Andrew, everybody should be. Nobody should be shaming anybody for their path, their health, none of that. This is what I was talking about. Everything's subjective anyway. Leave people alone. Let them stay in their lanes. Just because this worked for you and you were raised this way doesn't mean that you should push that on other people. I'm really tired of that crap. I mean, it's one thing to be like, hey, I'm not pushing you. This is just my guidance here. Like there's a way to approach it, but to be like, you need to do this because this is how I did it and it worked for me. Thank you. That's subjective. It means nothing. Like it depends on how you deliver it and your intentions behind it, right? But yes, I will be on Atwood tomorrow at 4:00. They need to change the time. 4:00 Central. Good for you, Debbie Zito. There is no shame in getting help for your mental wellness. There should never be shame in that. It's no different than going to the doctor for a broken leg. Your mental health is also very important. And I have extremely learned that since coming out of Scientology. There's no way I would be where I am if I didn't have my therapist. And I even journaled a little bit, but you guys have helped me a ton to really take a look at that, talk it out, seeing that I have problems that I need to work through and unpack and deprogram. Thank you, Muffet Lou. Christy Kitts, I love that. You just started seeing a therapist and it has helped. I love that. Sharing opinions when asked is way different than pushing. Very true. Yeah. Yeah, DNV. I don't know when I'm going to see Tommy next. It's a part of self-love, self-care. My therapist, my other therapist, Wyatt, always said, when stress goes up, self-care needs to go up. And it's a fact. Rain virus, I get that. Evil Blue Eye, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you got help. Like that's the most brave thing a person can do is go get help. I think that's absolutely appropriate and you should do that. I know, Seamus is crazy. He's our crazy one, guys. It's a bummer. It's about finding what tools work for you when you need it. But it's better than suppressing it, pretending it doesn't exist and stuffing it down, right? You know what? Yeah, Vernon, I love my therapist in Kansas City. I just don't see him anymore. Hey, Sharon Paris, good to see you. What was I just going to say? Oh, this right here, what Jeannie Wright said, and then I'll sign off, is very important. What tools you need when you need it. Here we go. Now here comes the fun. Bo's going to play with him. These two play all day long. Go look at that short. Kathy just put up a short for me. Guys, you know all the haters out there? This is a real fact right here. You know the haters? Oh boy. All the people that like spout out the words CUNT and all of that. Those are people that need help. I'm being serious. I'm not making fun of that. That's a good example right there of like projecting, and imagine what's going on in here. Listen to what comes out of their mouths. Watch their behavior and how erratic and crazy they are. That is a serious sign of ignoring and suppressing when you need help. That's what that probably turns into, to be honest. When you have people who are absolutely unhinged and just spouting and spewing hate at everyone and being super evil, that probably comes from you had a problem, you ignored it, and more problems, and you ignored it. That's what, to me, is a good example of someone who had some mental problems that needed to be addressed, and they didn't. So then they started being aggressive and abusive toward men and women and angry. That's what that looks like. That's what really, really unwell people look like. I haven't been able to catch a live in months. Damn, Marianne. Welcome, and I'm glad you made it, girl. We missed you. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you. I'm not a doctor to make that call, but I'm telling you that there's something to that, right? You have to see that. It's not me. Those people that call me those names and say that crazy stuff, it has nothing to do with me. Truly, it doesn't. It's a huge reflection on them. That doesn't have anything to do with me. Your evil hatred is you. It's all you. It's all your problem. Sarah from Cali, thank you for becoming a member, babe. I love that. I appreciate that. Speaking of memberships, thank you, Carol. This Sunday is the Zoom call. Just a reminder for the people. I'm not pushing the Zoom call. If you're a member already, this Sunday is the Zoom call at noon. We're doing brunch Zoom call like we do once a month. I know, Rain. He's so cute. He's so nice. He's a great person. And he's friends with his friends. He likes the cats. Yeah, Goosebump, let them. You have to let them. You can't control other people. But I'm just telling you, it's not a reflection on me. When you take 10 minutes out of your day to do a major hate video on a person, you've got a few cracks in the foundation. Something's not right. And you should get that checked out. It's no different than a broken bone. Like there's something broken there and you need to get that checked. But that's not on me. Lady O, I couldn't agree with you more on that. So anyway, tomorrow's Atwood. Sunday is the Zoom call. I'm looking very forward to that. I always look forward to that. And I guess that's all I have to say. If you guys are going to go over to the lifeboat, I will pop in over there. Bailey, I love Bailey. Thank you for being here. Yes, Casey, 429. Really, Sophia? I can't wait. You have a poem to read on the Zoom call, Catherine B? Oh my God. I love that. I love that. Patty Purejoy, don't worry about it. It's never expected. It's not necessary to be on the Zoom call. It's not anything at all. It's just for those that want to be there, come. Cute CJ, I'm going to do that actually pretty soon. I haven't talked to Aaron to do a live stream with him, Vernon. I have not spoken to Aaron in I don't know, 4 weeks or so. Good night, guys. I agree with that, Rain. I get that. That's why I love this channel, because we can have any topic we want. Bailey, thanks. I'm looking as bad as I've ever looked. Thank you for that. Hey, Annie Strews, thank you. Okay, guys, I mean it. Thank you for your memberships tonight, your super chats. Most of all, just thank you for joining me. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for letting me feel comfortable looking as bad as I look. I'm going to go take a shower, and I promise I'll look much better tomorrow on Atwood. Hopefully the antibiotics start kicking in and I don't bake a loaf of sourdough bread at the same time. Let's hope for that, and send thoughts and good vibes to everybody. That's what healing looks like. And I love you guys for it. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. This is the best community ever. Seamus, I don't know why you sound like Rodney Dangerfield, but it's weird. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you over on the boat. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. I'll probably do my own show tomorrow if I feel up for it. It'll be later in the afternoon, but we'll see. All right, everybody. Love you all. And here comes Fred.